So you're very prudent at the initial stage of your business part.
To the young people now startup, I will say the same thing. If you're not ready for controlling your costs, don't start. Because no way, unless your parents say, son, I prepare to give you 1 million or 2 million. I don't think so. Ordinary family like me, I mean Singapore, 80-90% are ordinary people. So you do not have the kind of capital start at a million or 2 or 3 million. No way you can do that.
Yeah.
Mentality you must have. I think there are 2-3 points you must have if you want to start. First, there is no shortchange. Make sure it's work very hard. Because you can't employ so many people.
Yeah.
So most likely you must be also the workforce. Number 2, you must remind yourself cost control is the most important thing. Because you do not have a lot of money, right? The only way is for you to have cost control.
Yes.
All right? So fortunate enough, these 2 things make us, in the sense, we are controlling quite well.
Right.
And we also controlling another one is we focus on our core business. We didn't go somewhere else,
So you focus on the shoe business?
I just focus on that. I know that this industry may be sunset because the government say textile industry, shoe industry may need to move to overseas. But we still keep it the first few years in Singapore.
Right.
But we can because our cost structure is quite good. We move from Bartley route, then we expand. We cannot hold anymore because we sleep there, we eat in the same place, and we work in the same place. So we cannot. Then we move it to Geylang East. So the government flat. So we rent about 2 units up there. Then for us, we put up the renting flat. Then we expand a little bit scale. So we are quite happy because we can expand into 2 units. That means we are expanding.
Right.
From Geylang East, then it's about 1984. I say, why not? Let's do some trading instead of just making. Because if I do trading, the momentum is faster.
Right.
You buy, sell, right? You buy low and sell high, right? So making, right, is pair by pair. So, but anyway, we are running both now.
Okay.
So manufacturing continue. We import quite a lot of shoe from Hong Kong.
Right.
That still we in the same industry. That is the shoe industry.
Right.
So now I have both income.
Right.
In the same facility.
Right.
In the same startup. So I think that's quite good. I mean, our margin will keep going upward, because cost low.
So you open up one more stream of revenue.
Exactly.
Right. And just now you mentioned about focusing on your niche, right? That means you believe that once you find a niche which is in the shoe business, then you want to double down on that and that portion.
Got it.
Maybe let's fast forward to today, and then later we go back to talk about that particular company, which is very interesting. How many companies do you own now?
I lost count, let me see this way, because I only asked my CFO today to list out all the company because I need to know some history. Because I like to take the most active company, it's about 100 over companies.
Right.
So that 41 years,
about 100 over companies.
100 over.
Yeah. One of your interviews, you mentioned that a lot of people only like to talk about success. But sometimes when you want to mentor people or you want to share your business experience, you also like to share with them the hard truth about building businesses, which is also the failure part. How many of these companies were successful, and then how many were basically didn't make it? I mean, in the whole journey.
Those are listed one because when you're listed, you know the market capitalizations or the foundation of the company are more stable.
Right.
The private owned one, that's why people always have private owned and public listed. They are both chains.
Right.
They're both. So Melvin, over the years, about 2007 was my 7th listed company. So from the 1996 first listed company, then I remember 1997 the second one, 1999 the third one, 2000 I add 2 more, become 5 listed company. 2004, another one. The last one was in
2007.
2007.
So averagely, every 3 years, you list one company.
Around there, around 3. So I was fairly aggressive. I think maybe the age is also quite right. Between, you see, in 2007, how am I? 48 years old, right?
Right.
So if you look at that, over the 25 years, so between the 20 young men to become 40s, I think about the right. So you work quite hard and quite aggressive.
Right.
The period. But after that, I'm not say slowing down, so I don't want to go in the same way what I'm doing. I keep listing a new company. Not that easy to maintain also. The most difficult part, success one, of course, you get listed.
Right.
The difficult one is the 2000 when the .com burst.
Right.
In 1998, 1999, everybody must talk about .com. If you don't talk about .com,
you lose out.
You are not fashionable guy.
Just like now, everybody needs to talk about AI.
Exactly the same. Or you call the chat GPT.
Right.
You must talk something about that. Right. So in 1998, 1999, still okay. But in 2000, I think the world see the entire .com quite differently. So, of course, someone realized cannot. The PE means price to ratio. How can you value a company to 1,000 times? Just not sustainable.
Right.
Not possible at all.
Right. So there was a lot of like overvaluation.
Overvaluation, and actually the support asset base is very small.
So there was a lot of hype.
A lot of hype, a lot of concept, a lot of play in terms of executive. Who you hire. So if you from the big organization like Morgan Stanley, so you talk about Goldman Sachs, you talk about all the big name, or you from Microsoft, my goodness, don't play a fool. The value can go just because of the individual from a good company, So I think that one, I listed the one technology company. I acquired quite a lot. But I no choice, some during the burst. When they burst, there's certain painful decision. But it's very, very great. You can get it listed. But when they burst, some company cannot sustain. So your cash flow will be affected.
Right.
So some founding, some we are partner with some other tech guy. Some will not sustain because if you don't inject further money, you will just have to go bust. So many people cannot make it during the period.
Right.
Very difficult time is 2000, 2001, 2002.